Pacers needed.
What a perfect throw by Chris D'Amico.
He stepped up and made that throw. That was beautiful. That was at least, oh, shoot.
He's got his
at least 40 yards. Yeah, that had to be, he was at the what?
Well, he threw from, let's see, line of scrimmage would have been inside their own 30.
And it's
or
now on the 4-yard line, so
66-yarder.
Yeah, so with that completion to Dave Daniels, which is his, let me go to the magic book of stats and find out.
First and goal for the Pacers from the 4-yard line. Boy, what a nice look by D'Amico. We're going to have a timeout called. 8:23 to play here in the first half. Pacers trail by 7. They're on the 4 of Watkins. We'll be back after this.
This is Jimmy Crum for the Plaza dealerships on both sides of Route 23 in Delaware. Plaza Pontiac Buick here and Plaza Ford Lincoln Mercury across the highway. Every so often you find a place where you really enjoy doing business. The Plaza dealerships are that kind of place, and I hope you'll visit them soon. I'll be telling you a lot more about them in days to come. Remember, you'll get the best deal and meet the finest people at the Plaza dealerships, Route 23, just minutes north of 270. Take it from me. You'll be pleased with the people at Plaza.
The Pacers are on the Watkins 4-yard line, first and goal after a 66-yard pass. And I'll tell you what, Chris D'Amico did a nice job of seeing Daniel. Actually, he was covered, but he saw that he was going to beat his defender, threw it over everybody, and Dave Daniel got it on the run and got down to the 4.
That was Daniel's 11th catch in the season. On the season, going into that catch, he was averaging 18 yards per catch. But with that catch, he shoots up to 22 yards a catch.
There we go. See, if he only had Chad Brown-type speed, he would have taken that one.
Touchdown.
Elvin Shaw, the fullback. And we got movement all over. Watkins jumped first, but then Andy Sisler, the tight end on the near side, jumped. But I believe
they're going to get
Watkins because they did jump first into the neutral zone.
That's exactly what it is, and threw Andy Sisler offsides.
You know, they say the team that wears black draws the most penalties, but tonight, absolutely nothing is going Watkins' way as far as those yellow flags. These officials must certainly be from Ohio. They wear the Michigan helmet, so half the distance to the goal. First and goal from the 2.
The big backfield in.
There's Shaw once again, shifts in the broken bone. D'Amico gives to Baker. Baker picks his way through for the touchdown.
Baker's 9th rushing touchdown on the season.
8:18 to play before the half, and the Pacers an extra point kick away from tying this game up. And Jason Baker with the touchdown. How many is that on the year for him?
And that's his 9th on the year.
9th.
That puts him, he's in 2nd place in scoring in the county. Of course, B.G. Young,
absolutely.
BB is way out in front.
Rommel on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. No, it's no good. Missed to the right side, so the Pacers trail by a point. 7-6, 8:18 to play here in the first half.
Boy, that could come back to haunt the Pacers, too.
Boy, that was very, very close. Of course, we've got a terrible angle on it.
Yeah, he had plenty of leg on it.
I think we need 6 or 8 angle replays. We're going
to call WDLR and TV 56 and see if they can get that.
That was it's one of the Columbus TV stations on the...
Oh, I wonder if we have... Well, I didn't see the helicopter for football Friday night, but... we'll see if we can pick up who that is.
Somebody wandering the sidelines. Boy, somebody also eat pizza. Are they cooking that right below us?
Oh, absolutely they are. They were cooking sauerkraut during the pregame, which if you like sauerkraut, that's great. But to be honest, it kind of makes my stomach kind of turn and get queasy. And
but we're sure it's good. 8:18 to play before the half. The Pacers trail by a point. Shane Blomel set to kick off. It's a low squiv kick, and it'll be fielded, and they'll do the in and around. And boy, the Pacers have this one smelled out, and a penalty flag.
That's got to be some sort of an illegal block.
Wow, but there wasn't even anybody close to where he threw the flag. That was something.
Maybe he saw it from the other side of the field.
He must have.
Maybe it was a hold, or...
That was the head man.
The illegal block that he went behind his back, the hand.
That's intentional grounding. No, that's... sure what that is. We'll have to... Oh, he was behind the guy he handed it to.
Which means it's some sort of an illegal forward pass.
He was behind the guy he handed it to. When he handed it to the fullback on that delayed draw, he was behind him and stuck it into his... boy, that's a weird one.
Maybe you can't do that on a kickoff, and you can't have it on.
Once again, Watkins is not having a good time with the yellow flags. I'll tell you what, if I'm their coach, I'm going to go on ballistic on the far sideline because every time they bust something big, it usually gets called back. Not that that one even came close to busting anything big. 3 of the Pacers were all over that play.
Yeah, that was going nowhere. That was read perfectly.
Nonetheless, the line of scrimmage moved back to the 11-yard line. By the way, the Pacers did get their first down in the ballgame. That 66-yard completion. Hand off up the middle to Anderson. Anderson bouncing off tacklers out across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Anderson just ran over Lamont Shelton.
Yeah,
Kyle Goebel to help with that stop.
There. Anderson, 6 foot 196. Lamont Shelton at 5'10", 170. He's a sophomore.
Maybe 5'10".
There's a little bit of the size coming back in. Aaron Bordick back in at 5'11", 265.
Number 65 for the Pacers checking out.
Full house backfield once again. Handoff comes to, that's Hammer. Hammer on the near side, and
he is stood up by Matt Ellinger there.
He was, just as he turned the corner. Looked like he was going to have some yards. And the line of scrimmage they'll spot it at about the 28-yard line. It's going to be second and about 4 to go for the Watkins Memorial Warriors. They lead by a point after the point after try by the Pacers went wide right, and just wide right. And we'll call it second and 5. They actually did not get a very good mark on there. It's barely the 27-yard line. Full house backfield. Anderson once again, right side. See, Elvin Shaw is the last man, but I can't see who. The ankles to trip him up. That'd be Eric Williams.
Eric Williams in.
Also Shane Blamo.
Yes.
Blamo playing a strong safety. They're playing a little Buckeye defense there, bringing their safeties in, letting their corners in coverage.
Well, as we pointed out at the top, we're going to see a lot of run from Watkins, and so far that's been what we've seen.
Maybe we've also seen an indication as to why, because they've had a couple receivers wide open and have not been hit. Third down and a long one. Watkins shifts into the power I. Hammer is the D-man. He takes the handoff. He's got the first down, bouncing like a pinball in a machine, and he will be unable to get to the 35-yard line. Man, they stopped his forward progress a long, long time ago, but the official didn't blow the whistle till 3 Pacers drug him out of bounds.
Yeah, you had Lamont Shelton, Ben Hanna, and number 84 for the Pacers, Alice Kukos, in on the stop.
First down. Kukos, one of the starting linebackers. 34-yard line. And we're approaching halfway through this first half of play. 7-6. You know, they didn't blow the whistle till he was out of bounds, but yet they've started the clock up now. I don't understand that. Handoff straight up the middle to Anderson again. Anderson out across the 40.
Boy, the Warriors' offensive line is just having their way right now, making huge holes.
And we've got a Pacer down. It appears to be Eric Williams. Or is that Elvin Shaw? That's Elvin Shaw who is down.
Please report to the press box. Debbie Manson, please report to the press box.
And Matt Lambert checking into the Pacer lineup. Boy, Elvin Shaw is one of those players that you really don't. I mean, you can't really afford to lose too many players, but Elvin Shaw is...
From a defensive standpoint, Elvin Shaw always is around the football, always sticking his nose in. Coach Marshall
and as a fullback, he threw some blocks that yeah, he'll jump up. He's a tough one, but we'll see.
I think he took a shot to the midsection there. Matt Pinsur out, trainer to check him out, help him off. But he's out under his own power, so I'm sure we'll see him back soon.
Trainer did a fine job on that one. 5:51 remaining here in the first half.